At just 11 years old, Emma's life changed forever. One day she was running through the fields chasing sunlight. The next, her world was nothing but darkness. Doctors told her parents she'd never see again. The neighbors whispered she'd never live a normal life. But Emma wasn't ready to be defined by her blindness. She had something stronger than sight. She had passion. From the moment she lost her vision, the kitchen became her safe place. The smell of fresh bread, the sound of dough being kneaded, the warmth of an oven, they painted a picture her eyes no longer could. At first, her family worried. She burned her hands on hot pans, measured too much sugar, and dropped trays on the floor. But each failure only made her more determined. Emma learned to measure flour by touch, to recognize the rise of dough by its texture, to time her bakes not by sight, but by instinct. Still, people doubted her. Who will ever buy bread from a blind girl? They mocked. But Emma had something they didn't believe. And belief is the secret ingredient that changes everything. One day she decided to take her first risk. She saved up $50, her entire savings. She could have used it for clothes or school books. Instead, she bought flour, sugar, butter, and chocolate chips. That night, under the dim light of her small kitchen, Emma baked until her hands ached. Dozens of cookies, loaves of bread, and muffins. The next morning, she set up a little wooden table outside her house. For hours, no one came. She almost packed up in defeat. But then, the smell of fresh bread drifted across the street. A neighbor stopped by and bought one loaf. Then another came. Then another. By afternoon, every single piece was gone. And Emma held her first $20 in her hands, earned not by sight, but by courage. From that day forward, word spread about the blind girl who baked magic. Orders grew. Her kitchen became too small. And within a few years, Emma opened her own bakery. Above the door, she placed a sign that read, "Made with love, not sight." Today, customers line up every morning for her bread. She employs dozens of people, especially those with disabilities, proving that limits only exist if we let them. And whenever Emma speaks to young dreamers, she ends with this: true vision doesn't come from your eyes. It comes from your heart.